Ayo, it's Mayo. Where did my cursor go? There my cursor is. Am I recording? Is it picking it up? Yes, it is recording. It is picking it up. Alright, so I'm scared. MMD scares me. I don't know why. So I'm gonna turn off physics for this because when you turn on physics, wait, that didn't turn on physics. When you turn on physics, I did a really bad job with her hair. It's not good hair. I regret the choices. But it clips other bodies. So this is just going to be awkward. No physics. Let's reset this back. Alright. So first, let's just make her have a natural pose. Is that natural? I'm really not going to be trying to make a really good animation because it's just like, you know, I guess I'm saying I'm going to cut out as much as possible. And she's going to be as stationary as possible. Alright. So, why your arm do that, kid? Why your arm do that? Because I forget to press register. Okay, now that registers your arm.
You might,
and I'm sorry for the sound.
Might be wondering, you know,
Alright. Now we're going to go here and register this so it doesn't start the motion until we want it to start.
Wondering why I'm wearing a mask.
And
Computer generated.
we're gonna reset it here. Maybe a little Z. Register that.
Characters can't get sick.
And we're gonna register this here.
Well, hello.
And we'll reset that.
Well, hello.
And then register there too.
Well, have
We'll move her head a little forward to emphasize. Does that make her look? No, that doesn't make it look like her.
You tried lip syncing an entire comedy routine.
Okay, and now we'll register this here. So and here we'll reset the neck and register that.
You know,
and here we'll register that.
Using models like this, it's really
register
like this. It's really
reset, register.
hard to decide
Register.
decide whether the model is an avatar
Register there.
As an avatar
Reset. Register.
or her own character.
And then here. Register.
Until
Register.
you realize
Reset. Register.
how fast you can run out of material. Like
Register.
I,
I think her head should be reset. Register.
I went to a dance class with Kakamine.
Register. What I'm doing is before I start moving or manipulating the bones, I'm making sure that the previous setting is registered so that it doesn't spend like 10 seconds doing that motion, and instead what I should be doing is using the interpolation curve, which basically says how quickly it's basically ease, like in Flash, but more difficult. Like way more difficult. But I don't think I should really be focusing too hard on making it perfect, just for the simple fact of I'm not good at MMD. Like, I'm making something that I can be like, it's not very good because I'm not very good at MMD, but did you laugh? The laugh track laughed.
But every time you're better. But every time here, here, here,
Reset. Register.
there was a weird guy staring at us.
Register. And reset. Register.
If you're not in the fandom, that was gibberish.
Okay, right here, she's gonna just do her head like this to be cute.
Every
And then register.
every reality show these days has a random plot line where now often neighbors have to say has a random plot line where
Let's reset. She's feeling superior, so she's gonna raise up her chin like she's looking down on everyone.
character just decides to be a stand-up comic and I say a stand-up comic. And I'm on my couch thinking, every Tom, Dick, and Harry thinks that they can do comedy now. Of course, he might think that I want to talk, recording this set from the comfort of my bedroom. And to you,
This moving's gonna be really quick.
I don't. I don't have a car. It really is the seizures.
Oh. Random fun fact. I made that sound effect. Me. I was looking up and down for appropriate. Aww. But I couldn't find one. So I made it. And it's not very good.
Calling me calling them random seizures isn't really correct since I got put on my anticonvulsants. Now I know that walking into some situations will just give me seizures.
Reset register.
I'd walk onto I'd walk.
Okay, so here she's looking up and wistful. Maybe that's a little too up.
Onto the stage.
I'm just working on one bone at a time at this point because I want her to do arm things, but you know, it's like I think the head things are more important than the arm things because I didn't have the mouth to express expressions because I was too lazy to lip sync. But the entire time I was face syncing. The entire time I was face syncing, I was like, okay, I think I would have rather spent the extra time on the mouse to actually have the expressions that I wanted to express. Also, this is like 15,000 frames and I'm only on 2,310. And I feel bad because I put this off for like 3 weeks straight, but I can't remember what I was doing because I lost my memories. It's just a normal thing that happens to me at this point. But I forgot what I was doing to put it off, so it feels even worse because it's like I have no idea why I put it off or what I put it off for. I don't know if it was for just more sleep, if it was for TV. I don't remember.
I'll walk onto the stage. The light. The light would fall on me. And then I just seizure. Of course, it would just look like of course, it would just look like it would just look like stage fright while I helplessly stand still. It's Nancy stands still. If I
How long have I been doing this? 14 minutes. It's funny because I can tune a UST for like an hour and just feel like, oh, la di da, nothing's happened, nothing's been going on. It's been 5 minutes, but then I start animating and I'm like, animation probably isn't for me. But I've flaked out on every video dojo since the first, and I begged Reggie to make this one free for all, no music, anything involved with it. And he's like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna do that for you. And then I'm like, um, I asked for it, but I didn't use it. And I'm like, no, do it, do it. You'll, you need to learn animation. Animation has been one of your secret dreams that you didn't even admit to yourself since you've been a child. Um, After I finish this, depending on how many, well, regardless of how many videos get made, and it's pointless for me to say this because by the time this is up, it will be decided. I'm either going to start referencing anime GIFs to make the animations for UTAU music videos, because why not? Or I'm going to just start playing The Sims 3 Generations Challenge with really relaxed rules, so the only rule is the characters have. Why am I calling them characters? The Sims have to have babies. And there needs to be a baby who has a baby who has a baby after they turn into adults, of course. So it's the baby becomes an adult who has a baby who becomes an adult. And that would be fun. Man. And I gotta make the. Okay, maybe if I just focus, I can get this to 30 minutes, which is, appropriate length. Throwing up a video that's 16 minutes long is not appropriate when you only do weekly uploads and no one actually watches. I think my blog gets more views than my UTAU Let's Plays or whatever, because my UTAU Let's Play, like, when I look at my analytics on YouTube, they're actually pretty good. But the thing is that all of those videos that are doing well are like 8 years old by now. My new stuff gets like, I don't know, not good. Not good. So anyway, yeah.
If I was lucky, a kind writer for a college newspaper would call my set call my set
I just keep randomly just registering.
Bray.
Just randomly keep registering.
And avant-garde.
Okay, let's see what we have so far.
You might be wondering why I'm wearing a mask. Computer-generated characters can't get sick. Well, have you tried lip-syncing an entire comedy routine? You know, when using models like this, it's really hard to decide whether the model is an avatar or her own character, until you realize how fast you can run out of material. Like, I went to a dance class with Kagamine Rin, but every time I looked in the mirror, there was a weird guy staring at us. If you're not in the fandom, that was gibberish. Every reality show these days has a random plotline where a character just decides to be a stand-up comic. And I'm on my couch thinking every Tom, Dick, and Harry thinks that they can do comedy now. Of course, you might think that I'm one to talk, recording this set from the comfort of my bedroom, and to you, I don't have a car. But really, it's the seizures. Calling them random seizures isn't really correct since I got put on my anticonvulsants. Now I know that walking into some situations will just give me seizures. I'd walk onto the stage, the light would fall on me, and then I'd just seizure. Of course, it would just look like stage fright while I helplessly stand still. If I was lucky, a kind writer for a college newspaper would call my set brave and avant-garde. But no, seizures.
Okay, yeah. The first bit, I don't really like it, but whatever. Whatever.
No. Now I know that walking into some situations will just give me seizures. I'd walk onto the stage, the light would fall. Of course, it would just look like stage fright while I helplessly stand still. If I was lucky, a kind writer for a college newspaper would call my set brave and avant-garde. But
Wait. Yeah, there.
guard. And avant-garde.
Okay. No.
Guard.
Can I duplicate this? Edit. Okay. Okay, edit. Can I? Oh, yay! That's cool.
Guard. Avant-garde. But no. Seizures. Of, of course. The comedy club could set up an autism-friendly hour and I could go to town. But then but then I kind of feel compelled to use my autism. Have you ever noticed how African Americans and white Americans tend to act differently in specific situations? White Americans have a different hair texture, requiring them to care for their hair in a different manner. Yeah. Yeah. I I think it would kill at Autism Friendly Hour. But you heard your reactions. Until if I
Okay. Not even halfway there. Yeah. Oh wait, there's less frames than I expected. Yeah. Oh yay, 25 minutes! Oh my goodness, this is so difficult for me. It's not any. It's just so not my speed. I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe it's not my speed today, but it'll be my speed tomorrow. But I need to get this done today because of deadline. Anyway, okay. Bye bye.